Alright, this is an update video of my custom build Masterpiece Optimus Prime. It does not transform. It's what they call, I guess, a maquette, or it's just a posable figure that I built from scratch. Mostly made out of paper, wood, does have moving joints. But anyway, it's finished as well as far as being completed. Anyway, the head rotates, moves up and down, like so. I did originally design this to actually transform, but the process was just taking too long, and I wanted something to sit on my shelf. I couldn't stand it any longer, so here it is. This is actually the third version I've made. I've never done a video on any of the versions before, but this is the best looking one, so I'm going to share this one. Right now it's got the MP10 gun in his hand. Let me loosen that up a little bit, get that out of his hand. Pull that out here. Oh, come on. Boy, it's in there good. Come on. These are actually the hands from the Alternator's Mirage. Well, son of a gun. Come on. Son of a gun. Get it? Pun intended. And his arm came off. Okay. Well, that happens. It just plugs right in there. A lot of moving parts there. Let me pull that back a little bit. There we go. All right. So, here he is. He's got all, like I said, moving parts. The hands. I'll just pull that off so I can show off a little closer. It's got bicep swivel here, and because of the transformation, it actually telescopes. But yeah, it doesn't transform. So the actual elbow, it's a very fine-tuned little setup I've got here. Just basically this holds everything steady, and it's got certain points in between where it steadies itself. I can't really get a 90-degree bend out of it, just the way it's set up, but it's sufficient for posing, like so. And it does rotate also. It's got it's actually like on a wheel here. I don't know if you can see that very well. Anyway, it's there. It functions. The elbow is really proud of. It steadies itself very well because of friction. And he's actually got an elbow instead of just a big empty space. Pretty simple to build. I don't know why Takara can't figure that out. But anyway, just plug that right back in here. Other arm's identical. He does have somewhat of a waist. Well, it's actually on a ball joint, so he can pretty much move any direction he wants. My problem is that it's just it's a little loose. Once I got him posed, I don't want to touch him again because he will come crashing down. I did not paint the back of his head. I'm never going to see that. I will eventually paint that, but for right now, not a big deal. Anyway, as far as like the pivot and everything, or the rotation of the waist, he does have that little part there that goes down, but it does move out of the way whenever you want to actually move. This whole waist assembly, it actually is on several different supports, but all move independently, and the happy medium among them is right where it needs to sit. Like so. See? It's all just, it's independent of the legs, the upper thighs. It just moves around, so if I want to bend up, it actually moves up and out of the way. If I was going to make another version, I would improve that a little bit. Thighs are on a ball joint here. They do, you know, move around as much as a ball joint should. My favorite part is the actual, I guess the cod piece there. Whenever the thigh moves, it actually flexes and moves with it as well. It's on a pin there. It's hard to see, but it does move freely and independently of itself there. Okay, knees. Can almost get a 90-degree out of them, like so. And that also is just on friction, actually made out of bottle caps back there, you see. Just kind of like it hits on a little support there and just kind of locks into place. All moves around pretty good. Continuing the most complicated part really were the feet here. It does have ankle tilt. The toe itself moves independently like so, but this one doesn't pivot all that good. I think this one pivots really good. Same engineering, just the tolerances, because of it being paper and wood, aren't all that great. Well, again, if I was going to build this again, it would be a little better quality now that I know what I would be doing, what the end result would look like. For the most part, though, he does stand pretty good once you get him in position. Pretty good, like I said. And you can strike a couple of poses. His arms, if he had a matrix, could actually hold a matrix. They do come together pretty good. And the shoulders help with that because they are telescopic, like so. They just, actually right now they can just be removed, but actually that don't even need to come out. You can just rotate the bicep like so. And actually his arms can cross completely. Pretty cool. He can hold his arms up and hold up a matrix if he wanted to, like so. Arms up, don't shoot. I'm joking. Pretty good. Happy how that turned out. But again, just because I wanted a posable figure, everything's kind of glued shut. The doors, his chest plate did open up. So, but yeah, for my purposes, I just glued it shut just so I can just look at it. Because I think it looks pretty darn good. Like so. Come on. Let's get that superhero pose. See, pelvis up. Anyway, he does, because of the loose joints, he does take quite a bit to get him in the right pose. But once he's there, he holds the pose really well. Let's see. Get him looking at the camera. Say hi, Prime. Not bad. Not bad. Anyway, I do like, now that the MP44's come out, I do quite like the looks of that. I was going for that look as well, but I think Takara did the silhouette, like his silhouette's so much cleaner with the MP44. And again, if I was going to redo this, I would try my very best to kind of emulate what they got going on. But for what I got right here, I love it nonetheless. So anyway, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff that goes on YouTube. And, well, hopefully we'll see you again here soon, and I'll have something different for you to check out. Sorry, this video runs a little longer than my typical video. I've only got the 3 so far. But he does have the, he can do the almost backwards knee bend for that anime look.